Hello, I'm Devin Walton, and welcome to Homestead Road Weekly News. This week, we're covering the most important real estate developments across Minnesota, from shifting buyer behaviors to apartment construction slowdowns to mortgage rates and what they really mean to you. So let's dive right in. So let's cover inventory thaw and buyer behavior. First up, inventory in Minnesota is finally starting to loosen. After years of buyers facing limited choices, listings are creeping upward. That means more options for you, especially for homes that are move-in ready. So what's the catch? Well, sellers who price correctly and take care of basic condition issues are still moving very fast. Outdated or overpriced homes? Not so much. They're sitting on the market, sometimes much longer than expected because buyers now have more choices. Mortgage affordability continues to be the real driver. Buyers are laser focused on their monthly payments, and even a small shift in interest rates can change their buying power. My expert thought? As a real estate professional, I recommend tracking active listings in your own neighborhood, monitoring mortgage trends closely, and if you're in the buying market, get your mortgage applications in. Be talking to your lender. Find out what the changes in the daily market are doing. Wall Street's all ready for a quarter-point dip in the interest rate as signaled last week. So watch for that coming here in the month of September. Because even a quarter-point drop in interest rates can change dramatically your payment. If you find these insights helpful, hit that subscribe button and stay updated every week. Next, let's talk about the rental market, and it's a story of fewer new apartments, but stronger rents. Multifamily development across the Twin Cities has slowed dramatically. In fact, new starts plunged almost 70% in 2024, with only about 4,300 new units expected this year. But occupancy is still strong, sitting near 94.5%. Rent growth is returning, particularly in suburbs like Eden Prairie, Maple Grove, and Bloomington West. Expert thought? For landlords, this is a good news. Limited supply means more pricing power, but for renters, it's the exact opposite. Tighter markets, tighter costs. Unless you act quickly, look for that new lease, and secure it soon, you might be out of luck. Don't miss updates like this. Remember to like and subscribe for more Minnesota market news. Story 3 today is what's happening with prices. Now, according to Zillow, home values in the Twin Cities area are only expected to rise about 0.2% this year. That's pretty flat. But here's the surprising part. Sales volume is actually climbing. Local experts project sales to increase between 7 and 10% as buyers adjust to today's mortgage rates and as wages start to catch up. My expert thought here is this combination tells us one thing: stability. We're not heading into a collapse. Instead, we're seeing a market where both buyers and sellers have been able to adjust their expectations. Buyers may find some negotiating room, and sellers can still attract activity if they're priced well and maintained well. So stay ahead of the curve. Subscribe here. Weekly real estate insights are always available from us and always on a timely basis. Our fourth story is about mortgage rates, and the magic number to watch here is 6%. A recent national survey showed that when mortgage rates hit 6%, home buying activity jumps significantly. At that level, nearly 5.5 million more households can afford to buy. For Minnesota, that could mean a major shift. If rates drop from their current levels, currently 6.5 to 6.7%, to that tipping point, we could see a 14% increase in sales by 2026. Expert thought? Again, my advice to buyers, just like I said earlier, know your numbers. Watch your rates closely. Work with your lenders. Sellers, prepare now. If you're thinking about moving, start getting those final projects done on your home. Start looking at where you're going next. Because if rates dip, demand could spike quickly and sharply. Want to know more about these turning points? Make sure you hit subscribe. Stay with us each week. I'm right here. So for our final topic today, let's return to apartments because new construction has nearly collapsed. Back in 2022, developers filed permits for over 15,000 units. And by 2023, that dropped to just 5,000 units. And now in 2024, the number's even lower. Why? Costs. The price of building far outweigh what the market will support. Unless there are subsidies or policy changes, many developers are simply stepping back. For renters, that means fewer options and rising rents. For investors, it means rental properties are becoming even more attractive. I expect continued upward rent pressure in underserved neighborhoods, and that is where policymakers and investors will need to step up to keep housing affordable. For more updates like this and on other Minnesota housing trends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Well, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Homestead Road Weekly News. Again, I'm Devin Walton, your expert here at Homestead Road, and I'm bringing you clarity and insight into Minnesota's real estate market. If you enjoyed this update, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what topics you'd like for us to cover next week. So one of those I want to bring up is 641 8th Street North in North Hudson, Wisconsin. And the reason I bring up that address is that's because where our Clean the Clutter event is going on right now. There's a dumpster there. There are signs there letting you know it's the right house. The neighborhood, bring your stuff to us. Throw it in the dumpster. I was just there today. It's not even half full. You got plenty of room to load it up. Again, no upholstered furniture, no tires, no batteries, no electronics, no chemicals. Let's keep it clean and light. But if you got wood furniture you want to throw away, that's perfectly fine. Records, books, magazines, things like that, please make use of our dumpster. That's why it's there. It's going to be there for a couple weeks. Again, that's a wrap. I'm Devin Walton. We'll see you here next time.